Okay, I think this was Friday's adventure. We're camped here at Grindstone Park, right off of Spruce Gulch Road or Highway 530. And so if we zoom out a little bit, you can see that this road, here's 230. This is the way to get to camp. And so we went up Lake Creek Trail, and Mike and my brother Ed wasn't sure my FJ would make it. In fact, they were pretty sure it wouldn't. Said it was too narrow. And I did get a few paint scratches on this trip, but I didn't get stuck. Not till we went over to Muddy Creek, and that shouldn't happen. It went the wrong way. Anyhow, you take 530, and that brings us back to Fox Park as a point of reference. And you go around Fox Park here, and you run up 517, and there's quite a few little trails around here. And then you continue on 517. This is the railroad grade road. I also have a map video of that. And you come over here, and you stay on 517. And right here is where you get on the Lake Creek Trail. Now, this is Road 588, and you follow the trail here, and it's kind of muddy in spots and tight places. A couple buildings here, and some action going on here. Now notice that at this point it shows this becoming a trail, and this is used by ATVs, but it's actually wide enough to get a full-size vehicle through there if you're not too fussy about some Rocky Mountain racing stripes on your paint job. And this follows the creek along here. I didn't notice this road, but maybe it's there. An alternative, but nonetheless. And you follow the road, and now it becomes 509B, but it really seems to be one road the whole time you're on here. Then you enter into a little chunk of private property. Most of this is related to the time when this was mined a lot. And what's this? It's 512. And there's a little shortcut here, or you can go this way, and this takes you up to Muddy Creek. We got up here a little bit, and I was following John, and he was on the ATV, went through a muddy spot. I probably shouldn't have. I should have went the other way. But Ed was worried about Sarah and Dan getting up here, so we decided to turn around. I think maybe following those guys in a full-size vehicle slows them down, but they didn't say anything. So anyway, we went on back to the main road, and we came back to camp on 512. Takes us back to Fox Park. Now John and Jim Ciccarelli were up, and Jim brought his ATV. So there's Fox Park. So we went back to camp. I think we got a little bite to eat or something, and John remembered coming up to the Keystone mine area and finding some neat old ruins with his buddy Josh, and he couldn't remember exactly where to go, so we came up here and followed. What road is this? 512 in here, and then it hits. Okay, this continues to be 512, but this is 543, takes you north. And the Forest Circus map shows Keystone being up in here somewhere. And we hiked in there, and I thought that was on my GPS somewhere, but it's not, unless it's on this one. Anyhow, what is going on here? Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to have gotten confused here. This is where we came out of Lake Creek. And then when we came up to go to Keystone, we came along here. And this is 543. And you can see there's pretty steep canyon in here. Bobby Thompson campground's right here. And yeah, the other map showed that the mine was up in here, but actually it's over in here. And probably we'd have to trespass a little bit. Now Lucky Luke is the on the claim stakes, but we came up here and parked about here and hiked over here, found some prospect pits is all. That took us to a mine signal symbol that was in my Garmin GPS map set. It was a pretty anticlimactic hike. So John started remembering a road or something, and we noticed on the map that there's this trail here, so we came down here and drove into this trail, and sure enough, there's a lot of ruins in through here. And then we got to this point, and there was a sign facing this way that said no motorized vehicle traffic coming this way, but there was no sign down here. So anyway, it may be the last time I go up there in the FJ unless I come in from this way, but I'm assuming that this marks a gate, whether that's open or not, nonetheless, or whether that gate's open or not. You should be able to maybe get in this way unless this is all closed off, which is unfortunate. These historical areas are kind of cool, but then there's attractive nuisance issues. The lawyers mess everything up. So anyway, that's where we went, and we were wandering around here a bit trying to figure out where to go, but eventually we remembered and got some neat pictures. And that is about the extent of Friday's activity. This also has the tracks from the mica mine on here, down here, and we did that the next day when the rest of the crowd showed up. So I guess that's all for this video. That's the way to get up to that Keystone mine. Let's see how I turn this off.